Shaggy. I'm so excited to be here with you. I'm very excited because you are a reggae living legend. Since I was like 10, I can tell I still have my Hotshot CD. And when I knew you were doing this new album, I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be amazing. What about all this? It's been a new journey with music everybody loves. Tell me about the idea.
Well, the label asked me to do a commemorative album, a remaster to commemorate the 20-year anniversary of the album. Hotshot was a monumental album for our genre of dancehall. It was the album that really brought numbers to the game, brought dancehall on many platforms, and special. But I just didn't want to do a remaster because everyone does that. So I came with a different idea to really take 5 of the most streamed tracks on there and really do a reproduction, new vocal, new music. And I took like Angel, It Wasn't Me, Love Me, Hotshot, and of course Keep It Real. And I experimented with like Afrobeat, reggaeton, trap, hip hop. And I did that because there was a lot of young people who were doing TikTok for like It Wasn't Me. And a lot of them weren't even born by then. So I wanted them to experience what we experienced in 2000, but in their own vibe. I recruited a lot of young producers to help me make this record. And I like what it sounded like when I did those 5 tracks. Some of my older tracks, Mr. Boombastic with Carolina, Strength of a Woman, Hey Sexy Lady. And of course, put new songs on there too, because we did all the such classics as Electric Avenue, and of course, Primavera with me and Sting.
So talking about Hotshot 2020, should I call you Mr. Hotshot or Mr. Lover Lover?
Mr. Hotshot or Mr. Lover Lover, whatever works for you.
Okay, I like that. Let's talk about every song. Like Angel, I know you're like brother to Sting and you came to Panama a few years ago, but how was that you like call him to make this like Angel collab and Primavera as well, but Angel to be specific, because it sounds amazing, heavenly.
You know what? A lot of his album, when I was doing it, was done at Sting's last shit premiere in LA. And I stopped over there for a week to hang out with him for the premiere. And we took one of his dressing room and just turned into a studio and just started cutting the vocals. And I ended up cutting Electric Avenue, Angel. Electric Avenue was his idea, which turned out to be amazing,
What about Riabon? It Wasn't Me was one of those songs 20 years ago that I was obsessed with, and I can still like play on repeat like as many times as I can. What about this new version?
I like the new version of It Wasn't Me. I put Rayvon on there because he had also did the original when we did it back in 2000, but he was also on Angel, so we didn't use his vocal, we used Rick Rock. Rick Rock is now kind of a retired artist. He doesn't sing anymore and tour or anything like that. So Rayvon, it made sense to put Rayvon on It Wasn't Me because he was singing it live on stage with me every night anyway. I ended up putting the Sting on Angel.
Now, You came to Panama 2 years ago, but back in the day with Hotshot, like 20 years ago, I can remember. My mom didn't let me go because I was pretty young. But what can you remember about Panama?
I've had a long history. I've been coming to Panama from as far back as 1995. I have a lot of friends there, people I've known over the years, promoters and friends. El General is a friend of mine that I used to rock with back in the early days in Brooklyn. I remember when we went to the same high school, Erasmus Hall. We were just 2 guys just, doing music at the time. I would have thought that he would have been the pioneer of a genre that is a multi-billion-dollar genre, and he should be celebrated as a god in this game. I did an interview, a documentary about reggaeton recently with Daddy Yankee and a couple other guys, and he's to be recognized and celebrated for his vision and as a visionary. And I've maintained a great friendship with him over the years. I haven't seen him in a while. I know he's changed his life somewhat, but great guy.
Amazing. I like that. Now, you're with your family, with your amazing, gorgeous family. How's quarantine doing for you guys?
Well, it's good to be home. I was quarantined in New York for about 8 weeks, and that was a big challenge. And because I had to basically do music. Well, not music. I had to learn. I was doing everything myself. Doing things like cooking, cleaning, laundry, stuff like that. but it was kind of getting to me after a while. And then the reality of not seeing your family, even though we're on FaceTime almost every day. When it opened back and I come back to Jamaica now, this has been way better. Because I'm with my family every day. I'm with my friends. I'm in the mode of Jamaica and the vibe of it. So yeah, it's Cool.
I want to ask you like a few questions, like quick questions. If you are like in any summertime in Jamaica, what would be your favorite drink in the world?
A cold red stripe.
Ooh, I like that. If I ask you advice on Netflix, do you have any like movie or a sitcom or something you really like?
I watched a couple of things on Netflix. I also watched Queen of the South. It was good. I watched The Heist. Billions is another one that series that I watch also. There's tons. I do a lot of documentaries, you know, hip hop and on reggae. So there's multiple things that I watch here.
Are you into sweets? Like you like chocolate and those sweet flavors, or are you salty or like sweet?
I am more of a salt. I do like a paella. When I was in Panama, I went and had a good paella with you guys, and it's always great.
If you have to describe Sting, which is one of your brothers, in 3 words, what will be those 3 words?
Genius, humble, funny.
A new talent in Jamaica that we should look up to, because like someone you're like very like impressed with.
I think Conqueror's got a lot going on for him. You know, he's a guy that gets it. He is a hard worker, very innovative, very talented, got a lot of humility. I met his parents, I met his family, a humble guy, really gets the position. The only thing that I think he's going to need to.
And you guys with that Banana song, you're making everyone like going crazy with TikTok.
It's a great song. What I like about it is the fact that it puts smiles to people's faces. Conqueror came up with some really clever lyrics to that, to the old Harry Belafonte melodies, and created something that I really liked. I didn't want to do it initially because I did it already in 1996 on my Boombastic album. But you know, I'm glad they convinced me to do it, and you know, it turned out to be really, really great.
Two more questions, and I will let you free. Your favorite emoji when you're texting? Like praying? Yes.
Yeah.
Are you an early bird or you like to sleep till like afternoon?
I like to sleep when I get the chance, but if I have something to do, I get up early.
Oh, I'm very excited to talk to you. I'm very excited to listen to Hotshot 2020. It's amazing. This is the 5th day, I think, that I've been like wing, that like listening every song in my head. Thanks for doing amazing music. Thanks for let us get into your place. I hope you can come back soon.
I love them. I love them all. I've been going there for years. We've had an amazing relationship, and I hope we continue. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.